Hello everyone. Today we're going to be making some quesadillas. Three flat out great quesadillas. Three flat out great quesadillas. This was actually suggested. Let me get my coffee. Whoop. This was suggested to do by a viewer. And another person out there was making fun of my butter. She said that ain't no real butter. That butter is not real. So I will be showing that as well. In fact, I'll do that right now. Ready? She saw this container in one of my filming. See, butter with canola oil. Now this is a Land O'Lake. They took out the Native American woman. I can't remember why. Native American people, I guess, don't like butter. I'm not sure. Maybe they could have had a Native American woman riding a cow, I guess, to show that they have cows. Tiger lilies over there. I put some bee pollen on her lettuce, and she's eating it all. But anyway, this is just the container. Now, during COVID, you had to buy whatever you could. You go over there and you said, "Man, I gotta wipe my posterior, and what can I use? Let's see, toilet paper, no. Kleenex, tissue, or whatever we call it, no. Paper towels, no. What do they have? Oh, Brillo pad. Okay, I'll buy a Brillo pad, whatever. We thought that the world was going to come to an end and we were not going to have anything to wipe our buttocks. But anyway, this is what it actually is in here. I bought this because they didn't have this kind of thing. I didn't want to get a margarine or one of those. I can't believe it's not butter. I want it to be butter. So this is what is actually in there. I take them out of the refrigerator. I plop them in there so they soften for cooking and that kind of thing. So for those of you that are concerned, I think her name is Granny. I am using this, but I did use that other one because that's all they had. One time I went there and they only had margarine. They only had margarine, and it was a cheap margarine, like a store brand or some kind of generic margarine, and I didn't want to buy that, so I went to 3 different stores to find some form of butter. But what we're going to do today is we're going to make 3 different quesadillas using the Fallout breads that we did before. Now I did notice one thing: the Fallout olive oil and salt is very, very small. I wonder if they were experimenting with that. You'll see it when we make it. It's Tiger Lily, the beard drag. She hears the crinkling. Now she turned around. She stared at me. No, not for you. Guys, she's so cute. Should I show you guys? All right, hold on a second. See, she turned around and she stared at me because she heard the crinkling. You can see the right there on her food. You can see that she has her bee pollen, and I started making that crinkling noise. So she turned around. She's like a cat when it comes to that, a cat or a dog. But yeah. So anyway, we're back now. Now I'm getting the kitchen area ready. Let's see, turns around again. Yeah, so you can see that we're going to be cooking. But I did notice that one of these is smaller. So I don't know this entire company. This company right here, Flatout, I did research that they do have some thicker, like breads. They must be some kind of a bakery or whatever. But they do have a thicker bread, like one of these. But we're going to make all 3 of these as quesadillas. You'll see that they all have different carb counts. This one is 4 net grams. The other one is 5 net grams. The other one's 6 net grams. They all have the same amount of total carbs, which is 19. But no, this one is, I'm sorry, the smaller one, the sea salt and olive is 14 grams net. And then it goes down to 4 grams. 14 grams total goes down to 4 grams net. And the other 2 are both 19. One goes down to 6 grams and one goes down to 5 grams net carbs. She said, Tiger Lily, not for you. You don't eat bread. She probably would eat bread. They can't have, people think they can have things like hamburger meat and that kind. They can't have any of that kind of stuff. They can have scrambled eggs, but when I cook a scrambled egg for her, I always cook it in the microwave because I don't want to risk any kind of oil or anything or from anything from a pan that might be a problem. She's walking around a lot. Maybe she has to go potty. But yeah, so these, we're gonna make that. I don't know how this is gonna come out because it's not a tortilla. So we're gonna make all 3. I'll see if all 3 will fit in there at once. I'm not sure. If they will or not. We're just gonna put cheese on there. So we'll see, you know, the original one, the original is kind of like an unflavored one. Then we have the one with the sea salt and olive oil, and we have the one with the Italian seasoning. So let's go ahead and turn this around. And can you see everything? You can. So I'm gonna go over there, and I'll check back and forth. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna use our butter, and we're gonna put some butter in the pan. I did forget something. A lot of times I'll just flip these with my hands, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work on this. So I'm gonna get this flat spatula. They have, I have fatter ones that are better for that kind of material, but I usually don't scratch. I don't bang the material there, the thing. So we're gonna be using the flatbreads and some cheddar. This is just mild cheddar, is what I had on hand. California premium mild cheddar, shredded cheese. Some people like to use a Mexican blend cheese, which it's like a white cheese and an orange cheese, and some people like to use a spice one. So I don't get this mixed up, I'm gonna do these in order of, yeah, I'll just go from, yeah, let me go in the order that I'll just go original, then I'll go to the, I probably won't mess them up. So this one right here, the only two that look the same are the original. Can you see? Yeah, these two are about the same. This one is smaller, so we're gonna start with this. We're gonna get some fire going, hopefully. And we have fire. So put it a little bit lower than medium heat. And with this, I don't really need to do anything, but I can stir around like this with the flatbread. I don't think I'll be able to fit all three in here. Maybe I can fit two. I don't know. So then we're gonna put some cheese. No, I'm not mentioning the cheese. The cheese right here is less than 1 gram for carbs, and that's less than 1 gram total carb. So, and that's for a quarter cup. Yeah, a quarter cup, which is probably approximately 2 tablespoons. Now this is the original, so this is the that's this sea salt, and it's not scientific, so I'm not sure how much cheese I'm using. I'm not measuring it really. I'm just putting some cheese, and I don't know how these are gonna come out as quesadillas. Maybe I can't fit all 3. No, I'll do these 2, and then I'll do that one. But this is just, you know, cheddar cheese. This is whatever I have on there. So this is doing all 3. I don't know how they're gonna come out. I'm sure they'll come out just fine, because they are. I don't know if you can hear the sizzle. They are similar in the consistency of a tortilla. The only thing I was thinking is, since they have they're docked, you know, they use like a docker thing on there to put little holes in there. I'm not sure how that will come out cooking in the pan. So this right here, what we're doing today, is not necessarily a taste test. We've already tasted the tortillas, and we know what cheese tastes like. I'm sure you know what cheese tastes like as well. It is just going to be a cooking, you know, low carb cooking type thing. So the original's in there. And this is, to me, this is kind of like the original, but you can see the difference in size. This is the first one I bought. That one, so I kind of consider that my original, but it's not original. So this is the original flavor. And just when I'm done, I'll probably just take a bite of each one. Maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna eat all 3. If I eat all 3 and I'm with net carbs, then I am at let's see, 15 grams net carbs for all 3 of these. Now the cheese is 0 carbs, like I said. So not 0 carbs, so it's less than 1 gram of carbs for a quarter cup. And what we have here, now these do look a little bit different. It could be from the my burner's not perfect, you know. So if I cook them individually, I guess I would see if there's any difference. So we're just doing this basically to see how do they work cooking like a quesadilla, and how do they work and how do they taste with the flavoring. I did use the very first one I got, the sea salt and sea salt and olive oil. I did make a peanut butter rollover, and it tasted just fine. You know, it didn't taste like, you know, it wasn't too strong of, you know, sea salt, all that. Usually I make my quesadillas very crisp. I like them kind of crisp. And grilled cheese sandwiches, I like them more crisp. I don't know how you like them. We'll get ready for this one. But see the difference in size. This flipped over in half. So I don't know why. This company, I guess, maybe they're experimenting. Someone told me that they're phasing out. These have been phased out or are being phased out. I don't know if the phase out process is complete. Can you still get them? I got these at grocery outlets. Of course, grocery outlet is like a clearance house. So some people do a quesadilla with 2 tortillas, one on top, one on the bottom. That's just additional carbs, and I just do them like this. Make sure there's no butter on that one. I don't even know if you really need to butter the bottom of these at all. I'm not sure. I usually do. They say it's good to get butter if you're doing like a keto type thing. But I don't know if you're just doing a regular, like low carb, if butter is that important. I guess when you're on a keto diet, you have to bring in a certain amount of fats, and they say you're probably not gonna get that from your diet because you've reduced, I guess, all your carbs. You're not getting the carbs, and then you're not also getting protein and fat. It feels weird to be on a diet where they say you should be getting fat. You know, you don't really think about having fats. So it's about to catch on fire. What's going on? Maybe not. Turn it down a little bit. So we have our, I'll put it this way, original. That's olive, and that's the olive oil and sea salt. And let's check this one. Oops. Okay. I'll put the cheese away. So all I need to do is spill a whole, 32-ounce bag of cheese on the floor. And once again, don't forget to please subscribe. I am over 13,000 subscribers now. Would like to get to 14,000. Maybe we'll have a contest. We're thinking of doing a 14,000 subscriber contest where it would be based on increasing the prizes. So right now, we just have one prize. So one prize per contest. And one prize per contest. We're doing 3 prizes if we hit that. So let's go and turn, and we will try them. So here they are. We have our original. Then we have our sea salt, and then we have our Italian herb. So let's see. On the original, good. Kind of tastes like a grilled cheese sandwich. With less bread. Since it's thinner, of the flatbread's thinner, I think that it you can really taste the cheese on that one. Good flavor and all that. This one is the small one. Well, I think this one on this size, I don't know. They may have 2 sizes of this, but since it's on clearance, there was only one side. So this right here is the sea salt and olive oil. It's good. Now I can't necessarily say I taste a difference. Don't forget to subscribe. I don't know if I can really taste that much of a difference, if at all, between that one and that one. Now this one with the Italian herbs, you think if anyone's gonna, this might taste more like a pizza with Italian herbs. I don't know. That one definitely can taste it. I didn't put too much cheese on this one. Well, I didn't put that much cheese on the other one. This one, you have to build like double the cheese and maybe take a little bit of a tomato paste, some marinara, throw it in the middle. It might kind of taste like a pizza. It does taste like kind of like a garlic bread or cheese bread that you'd get as a side dish if you order some lasagna or something. Very good. Very good. That one's good. All three were good. The first two were a little bit plain. I'm not plain, but if you really love cheese, like a grilled cheese sandwich or something that's got a good, strong cheese taste, I would say the original and the olive oil and sea salt would be those two. And the third one, if you like a little bit of a zest, a little zing from the Italian spices. That's right there. The herbs, the Italian herbs is what's called. So, everyone have a great day. This will be out on Tuesday. So this is not a taste test because we've already tasted those. This is a cooking one. Take care. Have a great rest of the day. Take care.